I've been seeing a lot of streamers and stuff saying that Warzone is dying, and even today I was watching Z-Laner and Doc and Z, who is like incredible at Warzone, who's been killing it with the game. He's generally like pretty positive. He was kind of mentioning like the game's bleeding out, and I think it's obvious to a lot of people that there's something fundamentally wrong with Warzone. And I mean, to be honest, it's kind of been what's been wrong with Call of Duty for a long while. It's been the same thing. Like they do not act fast enough on their problems, nor do they seem to care enough. And that's been the killer, man. That's been the killer. You know, you got this brand new map, and people on console still have so many bugs and issues that like make it so they can't play. So I 100% get where people are coming from. For me, it's very weird for me because I'm in this position where I just got into it and I've been loving it because it's been so casual, but like it's casual in the way you can just kind of like just queue up and just get a little saucy with it. You know what I mean? It's been like a great canvas for me to create on. But from a fundamental position, the game has got a lot of problems, man. And I can see why a lot of people are angry with it. A lot of people give Fortnite a bunch of crap, but dude, Fortnite continually puts out new stuff. Even if people don't like it, they continually try to keep the game fresh. And they got this whole creative mode. Listen, I don't know if any of you guys know about creative mode in Fortnite. It's unbelievable. It's like Lego bricks. Like straight up, it's like Lego bricks. Like it is like, it's like mod tools. You can do so much with creative mode. It's crazy. Dude, you can do death runs. You can make freaking there's like search and destroy game modes in creative mode. And you can queue online with people. It's crazy. It's like Forge mode on Halo on crack. You know what I mean? It's wild. It's wild. So 100% recommend creative. It just makes me realize like how much more effort they seem to be putting into Fortnite than Warzone. Like it's sad. It's sad. Stifled says, to be honest, Escape from Tarkov just stole my heart. I've said this many times, but I still to this day think that if a developer takes Escape from Tarkov and makes it more accessible, it would be the game that people are looking for, because Escape from Tarkov is so fun, but it is so challenging for new players. You need a spreadsheet for what ammo you need to put in. You need to figure out what, like, it's just so much. It's so much. Whereas like the enjoyment I get out of that game is the stakes. It doesn't really matter to me about the ammo types. None of that. I mean, some people like that part. For me, the enjoyment is in the stakes. It's like you have this really good loadout and you're like, I could wreck some kids with this, but like I could lose it all. There's something so good about that. That's such a good model. And I don't know why developers haven't like tried to emulate that. You know, it took forever. It took no time for developers to start copying the Battle Royale fiasco. We got to do that with Tarkov, man. It's such a good game. I want it, but when I played Tarkov, it was just a little bit too much for me. A little bit too much for me. Battlefield put that mode in, but it sucks. So Battlefield did it, but they did it horribly. Like it's not even close to Tarkov. It's I think it started off with the idea, but then it's just like, I don't know what they thought was going to go on, but it's nothing like Tarkov. There's no stakes in it either. Like it's like there's nothing to lose, which is like the whole appeal is like Tarkov is intense. You're like in these moments where like you can just get like, bah! You know what I mean? And it's just, I'm so torn on it, dude. Cause like I said, man, I genuinely loved the core gameplay of Tarkov, but it's that little extra bit over the top for me. And it's not even like the time to kill. I actually really like how quick you can kill in Tarkov. Like it's high stakes all the time. But it's mainly just like reloading. Like for example, reloading, you need to like load individual bullets into the mag. Like that's a little bit too hardcore for me. I get the enjoyment out of the stakes of the situation, not the complexity of the game itself. Does that make sense? Also, if you're dropping in the stream, drop a like on the stream. Get it juiced up in the algorithm. You know what I mean? This is us in the YouTube algorithm. I feel like I'm repeating the same points, but just to reiterate, like when battle royales became popular, it started with like DayZ, I'm pretty sure it started with, which was like, that's like hardcore stuff too, man. You know what I mean? So now you have battle royales in so many different genres, and that's what I want to see with the Tarkov. I think people are dubbing it the raid shooter. I think that's the new genre, the raid shooter. I want to see what people take with Tarkov's initial idea and transform that into their own really unique ideas. That's what I want to see, because that is the most fun I've had since battle royales is Tarkov. That's where I see the future of not only multiplayer games, but streamer games. For a streamer, Tarkov is such a great game. It creates such a narrative. It's intense. There's replayability to it. I want to see that. I want to see that be explored instead of battle royales being sucked the life out of them for the past freaking 3 years. Fortnite of 3 years ago was incredible. I agree. That's what I mean. But that's 3 years ago. Where's the innovation, man? We haven't gone anywhere since then. It's just everyone's just still hammering the battle royales, you know? Unfortunately, I feel like a lot of developers won't see what's good about Tarkov and do it correctly. I think they just think it's like, oh, there's just you just do a raid and then that's it. That's the fun in it. Like, no, there's something about the way it plays, the way it creates these moments of just like high suspense, and that's what you want to aim for. It doesn't, not just copying the idea, but getting that, extracting that feeling of like intensity. Like when battle royales were new, you remember the first time you got a victory royale or whatever it was, winner chicken dinner, whatever game it was that you played. Remember that first win you got, dude? That adrenaline? Oh, dude. The first Fortnite win me and my friends had, I'm pretty sure I jumped on a couch and just like belly flopped. Like it was, oh, dude. So good. It was so good, dude. I want that intensity again. You know what I mean? It's the stress, dude. It is the stress though, because you have a lot to lose. That's what it comes down to. It's the stress involved, but like it's a good stress. It's like an enjoyable stress, because like you have the potential to gain so much. It's that gamble. It's that gambling kind of feeling almost. It's just kind of weird, but it is. That's what's great about Tarkov is like the games you play aren't in a vacuum. If you bring in loot and get better loot, you can bring that loot back and use it for the next game, kind of thing. Like that's. It's like MMO meets battle royale in a way. Not really MMO, but you guys get what I'm saying. You know what I mean? It's you working towards something, which I think that's especially what the new Battlefield misses with their hazard zone. It's like there's not really anything to work for. It's like they're trying to treat Tarkov, but like without any of the cumulative growth. It's just like you just play, and it's really empty too, by the way. Those maps aren't very fun. So I don't know, man. I've always said for a long time that I think Tarkov is the future of gaming. Well, that sounds kind of grand. I think it's the future. I think it's the next wave that people are looking for. That Fortnite feeling. You know, a lot of people are chasing that like Fortnite feeling. I think the next game for that is going to be a Tarkov type game, because it just hits those notes of narrative and stakes. So that's just my opinion though. I know I've reiterated the same points like 15 times now, but I don't know, I thought that was a good talk. I know we kind of started on like, this is why Warzone's dying, but hey, you know, sometimes you just get on these little tangents and there you go. So yeah, man, I'm excited to see what developers come out with in the future.